good morning and welcome to Vanessa Loves. This morning I wanted to share something with you. I just came down to the pool to do my training and I can't because the man's giving it a good old clean. And so I won't have time now before I need to go and meet the others for my boat trip today. Really looking forward to that. And years ago I'd have got a bit grumpy because it would have upset my routine and this wasn't supposed to happen and the pool's open from 7, so why are you cleaning after 7, etc, etc, etc. Crap, isn't it really? So I have learnt now to not jump up and down and get cross about stuff like that because it just gave me a few more minutes to read my book. And I just received a gorgeous message from a girlfriend who I speak to nearly every single day. We leave messages for each other about how we're choosing our power and our joy. And I've come to really love this woman and value her as an individual, and I've only known her since March, and we've spoken nearly every day since March. And there is so much talk about chasing your dreams, making an impact in the world, what difference are you making, and not, for me, not as much attention on who you share your life with and the people that you love and the impact that they have on your life. And we tend to find we bitch and moan about the people in our lives. I don't know whether it's our work colleagues causing us a problem, our boss giving us a hard time, or our partner, not being there for us, or our children, playing up and not listening, blah, 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 blah. And after listening to Angela's message today, it reminded me of the necessity to remind ourselves in every moment how important it is to have the people that we do in our lives. Yesterday, I learned of a family, friends of ours, who have put out a plea to find their daughter. She's 14 years of age and she's gone missing. And while I was down doing my qigong on the beach this morning, it just made me feel the importance of looking after yourself and keeping yourself strong and filling yourself up with love, to be able to be there for others, for yourself first, but to be able to be there for others. And I pictured Jo, Charlotte's mum, stood in her kitchen wondering where her daughter is. She's 14 years of age, and apparently she left the house with no money, no phone, no nothing, and nobody knows where she is, and they have the police involved. And that's the same age as Jodie, my son. And I pictured her stood in her kitchen with all her busy life in the days and hours gone before, that I'm sure have completely disappeared from her mind and her thought process, because every single waking moment that she probably has right now is about Charlotte and finding her and hoping that she is okay and safe somewhere. And they just must be praying that somebody knows something and will come to them soon. Because as a mother, as a parent, I don't think there is anything more terrifying than not knowing where your child is. I suppose the only thing to be grateful for is that she is 14. So at least if wherever she is, she's able to look after herself. It's not like she's 3 or 4. But doesn't it put things in perspective when we spend so much time jumping up and down about what we're doing and what we have, and when for me there, I believe, needs to be more focus on who we share our lives with and why we share our lives with them and what value they add to our lives and what value we add to their lives. Because isn't that why we're here? Isn't that why we're here? To experience ourselves, life, and to share with other people. I get that there are people that don't have somebody to share their lives with, and they're happy with that. I understand that. But if there was nobody around, and you lived on this planet with nobody around, I think if you could live on your own like that, I think it's a good sign that you are happy with yourself, without shadow of a doubt. I've often asked myself that. But doesn't the value of your life, doesn't the fun part of your life kick in when you can share it with others and have a connection with others? Mental, physical, emotional, spiritual connection. And we have people in our lives that we have all four of those connections with. And that's a divine connection, isn't it? And then we have people where we just have a mental connection with, or a spiritual connection with. So I suppose sitting here thinking about Joe and Tom, parents of Charlotte, and listening to Angela's message about, what's really important, getting caught up in stuff that is kind of just noise in the background. Who do you have in your life today that you can categorically say to them that you are so grateful that they are in your life? And can you be specific about the value that they add to your life? What's the reason that they're special to you? And you know why you love them. You know why they are valuable to you. You know why they provide inspiration for you. I think it's really important to let people know what value they do add to your life. And I'd like to see us doing more of that. It's a habit I make of mine to let people know when I love them, that I love them, and why I love them, and that I fully appreciate them. So maybe today you could just reach out to somebody in your life, or a few people in your life, and let them know why they are so valuable to you. You just never know what difference it can make. God bless you. Thank you for joining me today, Vanessa.